Ski! Woo! Welcome back to the channel, Sawny Squad. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. How y'all doing? So in today's video, I finally got one of my favorite sneakers of all time. You could call this a grail if you want. It basically probably is to me, but I finally stopped messing around. I stopped putting it off to the side and saying, oh, I'll just wait till the price go lower. I finally pulled the trigger on this pickup, and it blows my mind how many different variations of the shoe they came out with, rather than just giving us the shoe we all wanted. So y'all already know, before I show the shoe, I have to tell you what led up to this purchase. So ever since 2020, the way I started going about buying sneakers is, if it can be a review or how to style video for YouTube, I'ma definitely grab the shoe. I was mainly focused on a lot of new pickups, but if there was an older release that just was too good of a deal to pass up on, I would go and buy it. But mainly try to focus on new releases so I could keep up with the algorithm. That eventually led me to start paying for some early releases here and there. Not a lot, but from time to time I would grab one. And sometimes, not gonna lie, I paid more than I was willing to, but the video did good, so I guess that's a nice payoff. But not gonna lie, sometimes it didn't, and I learned that the hard way. And a lot of those shoes I had got, I ended up selling like for the price I got it for, or a little bit lower. Very rarely did I sell it for more than what I paid for. So yeah, that was kind of a problem at first, but I got over it. And there was also new releases that came out that I missed out on, and I ended up paying resale for it because I really wanted the shoe. So recently I did a review for Minimal on these Rave cargo pants. These are tough. The only thing with these pants is that I feel like I need a bulky shoe or a big boot, just something like that to make these really stand out and just look amazing. So of course I started looking at resale prices on the CPFM Air Flea 2. I don't care what nobody says, that shoe is fire, but I mainly like the black pair, so I was looking for prices on those. The resale on these, I really don't feel comfortable paying for that because, for one, I don't even know what size I should get. I've heard a lot of different people say either go down a half size or go true to size. At that point, it's just picking which is the cheaper price point. And if I'm looking at prices this high, let me just check out and see what the early releases are looking like. Specifically the Bread 4s, the KD4 Galaxy, Olive Jordan 5, and the Eggplant Foamposite. Those are the only 4 releases that I actually want that's coming up soon. If I'm gonna entertain this, and it was my birthday weekend, which is why I was even entertaining it, I'm gonna check for a shoe that I genuinely want. And I got to looking, I was definitely willing to pay this price for the shoe that I've wanted for a long time. I've had the other variations for the shoe and I sold them. They were not living up to what I actually wanted, so I was like, you know what, I'm not settling. And I let that be a lesson to myself that anytime I see this shoe, it'll be a reminder to not settle. I need to just get uncomfortable and start doing things that I know will benefit me. I was just thinking about a lot, and just my mindset going into the year and going forward. There's really a lot of things I just want to execute. Like, I keep thinking about something, then I start to overthink. I kind of push off the original idea and end up at a new one. I don't like doing that, but I have gotten better at distancing myself from that. So definitely trying to get better, but there's so many different things I said I'm gonna do. So on top of the fact that I really wanted this shoe for 7 years, every time I see this shoe now, I'm gonna just think to myself, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you want to do it with everything you've got. Put your all into it. Just go crazy. I feel like it's time to show what the shoe is.
I'm trigger happy. I'm trigger happy. Yeah. Batter up. Lyrics and home runs, I don't do this for fun. Nigga, I'm Aaron Judge with it, tough with it. Burn it through paper as if a slug hit it. See you paid, now it's time to pay attention. Need 2 to 5 ends before I'm 25. The next
It is about time. It is about time I finally stopped messing around and got this shoe. Woo! For any of y'all that doesn't know what this shoe is, well, I hope you would know if you're watching this channel, but these are the Bread Air Jordan 1s, but you know, kind of the banned ones from 2016. You get the gist. This shoe right here is my favorite Jordan 1 ever. Not even just Jordan 1, it doesn't stop there. Out of all of the OG colorways and shoes, this is by far my favorite. Whenever I hear Jordan brand, the very first thing to pop into my head is the bread one. Now, even though I'm extremely happy right now, I was bittersweet when I opened these up because these did not look like the picture. It looked like the person actually wore them a few times after posting them up for sale. It didn't anger me or anything else like that, so I went ahead and took out as many creases as I could, and then after that I cleaned the shoe, did a nice deep clean, got the entire uppers, the midsole looking right, the sole, the insole, all in between, got them smelling right. The only thing I need now to make this shoe just absolutely perfect is if I can get a bit of a repaint touch up. That's really it. Now, the seller didn't have the white laces, but the red laces were still there. Yeah, I'm not gonna use them. I don't care for red laces in these shoes whatsoever. They look way better with black, but I'm gonna go ahead and do like a mini review and tell y'all why I love this shoe so much. So for me, the biggest thing about shoes is the colorway and color blocking. The Bread Air Jordan 1 is so subtle, yet fire, loud, impressive, amazing, and everything in between. There are so many red, black, and white Jordans, but none of them, in my opinion, have ever been better than this. And what they also executed on that was just perfection is this leather. Not only is this shoe very easy on the eyes, it also feels great when you touch it. And when you put these on feet, I felt like I was glowing when I put these on. Like, it can be worn with literally anything in existence. I can easily put a fit together right now and it'll look crazy because the bread ones will do it. And of course, Jordan ones are easy to wear, but when it comes to this exact shape, the structure of this shoe, this to me is prime Jordan 1s. I really don't care for the 85s, the 94s, the 2001, the 2011s and 2013 was cool, but this right here, to me, is a prime Jordan 1. I've had the Shadow one ever since 2018 when they released, and I can't get enough of wearing them. Like, I beat these down to the ground, cleaned them up, and they still look beautiful. I feel like the Shadow is just a muted bread 1. Like, these are just perfect. And I did trade away my Royal ones, but best believe I'm gonna get them back in here, the 2017 to be exact. I don't like what they did to that shoe either. Like, the suede with the reimagined and the Marina, aka Royal 2.0, that was nasty work. Especially with the bread 1. They was doing the breads the worst. Like, they had mids, lows, reverse, patent leather. Gross, no, just stop it. I wanted the bread so bad that I resulted to getting the cheap imitations of them. I was really happy when I had got the patent bread ones, but that was only because I was so fixated on having the bread 1. Just any variation of a bread 1 high got me really excited until I wore them. I wore them once, I felt cheap, so I sold it literally after that day.
We interrupt this program to bring you...
One word away from being higher than the atmosphere. No man but God, and that's barely. Loyal to the fame and to the money whom I married. I rap like Bruce Fight, it's hard to compare me. I might be too nice for y'all to act scary. I'm very sure I'm more than you can fathom. I spit acid, all the shit that you can't imagine. Pen and pad and paper darkening from the ashes of raw classes. Class act but full of madness. I heard the early bird gets the worm, and all the feathers he got. I'm trigger happy. Yeah. Batter up, lyrics and home runs. I don't do this for fun, nigga. I'm Aaron Judge with it, tough with it. Burn it through paper as if a slug hit it. See you paid, now it's time to pay attention. Need 2 to 5 M's before I'm 25. The next year need to multiply by 2 or more. Hip hop and truly yours, true to the core. Looking for the
Oh yeah, I'm making up for lost time I didn't have with this shoe. Y'all about to get tired of seeing me in these. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this is definitely the place for you. I do other sneaker reviews, clothing videos, lacing videos, and yeah, anything else relating to sneakers or clothing content, it's all here on the channel. And real quick, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't yet. The grind is not stopping. We on that road to 100K. And leave a comment down below. What is your GRAIL sneaker? And yeah. I hope all of y'all have an amazing day. Stay safe and see you next time.